Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Peter here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Austria. Anyways, in this channel, I want to teach you how to speak and understand the Austrian German. The Austrian German, you might say? Yes, of course, because you see, the Austrian German, it's quite different from the standard German, as you might expect. Because the Austrian people, they are speaking a very heavy dialect. It has a different pronunciation, different grammar, and also different vocabulary in their German that they speak on air every day. So it can be quite hard to understand. Now, if you're an exchange student, you came to Austria at the university, you're doing an exchange program, and you're surrounded by Austrian fellow students, but you quite not understand what they're actually speaking, you're just lost in translation, then this channel is for you. If you're an expat and you're sitting in an office, in an international environment, and you're surrounded by Austrian colleagues, who are constantly drifting off speaking English or German, into their dialect, and you have no clue what they're talking about, and sometimes you also see it in the chat rooms, then this channel is for you as well. And basically for all the non-native speakers who come to Austria one way or another, were confronted with Austrian people and, have no idea what they're talking about, this channel is for them as well. Now, I wanted to do this channel a long time ago. 2 years ago when I was still at the university, because I was a mentor for exchange students who came to my home university. So I was welcoming them, I was showing them around, I was explaining them the Austrian culture. I tried to help them really to make them feel integrated in the Austrian society. And I remember one time, an exchange student came up to me and he was like, "Hey, Peter, I don't understand. I come to Austria. I'm supposed to speak quite well German, but I come here, I'm looking around, but I don't understand anything. People, they speak like a different language. I've no idea. I'm lost." Oh, by the way, he was Italian. I'm just leaning back, I was doing this, nodding, very friendly, smiling, and I was thinking to myself, oh boy, you are at the wrong place at the wrong time. Austria is not a place where you improve your German. Now, back then, I felt quite bad because I really wanted to help him, but I had no idea, what could I do. A few years later, I found myself in the same situation in a way. I'm living here in France, I am working in a French environment. My colleagues, they all speak French and, and they're always drifting off, into their French slang, and I'm sitting there on my computer, I'm looking around, and if they crack a joke and I have no idea what they're laughing about. So most of the time I feel quite stupid, and I'm just frankly lost. So I have been there, you guys. It's an awful situation. You might think, well, we'll just Google it, how to speak Austrian dialect. So you type it in and yes, there are videos out there, there are articles. But what they basically do is they just teach you Austrian expressions like servus or gechan or eglor. And it's kind of funny to know them, to throw them out, but I think they're not really helpful and, you don't really understand the Austrian dialect in a good way. Now, here is the thing. The Austrian dialect, it basically has very distinct characteristics, and they're very common and very typical when Austrian people speak their German. And they're so typical that you can almost extract rules from this. If you know them, then you simply understand better the Austrian dialect. You get a better feeling with it, if you hear that and you know those characteristics, those typical nuances to it, then you understand it in a better way. This is exactly what I want to do with this channel. So what we're going to do, what you get basically out of it are three things, I will teach you those characteristics, those rules. We will go through exercises, I will show you examples, and we will help you to practice the pronunciation. So next time when you go out, when you hear something weird in the German, you will be able to better understand. So, what do you think? Are you with me? If so, then, go down, hit the subscribe button for the next videos. If you like it, press the like button. I will see you guys next time. Ciao.